بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد. This is your humble brother Shoaib, the Khadim of Masjid Umar in Sheffield, UK. I'm here today in Zanzibar, and this is the second time I have come to this very beautiful and prosperous land. Not only is it beautiful and prosperous from a geographical perspective, but more significantly from a very spiritual perspective. This is the second time I've come here to Zanzibar. First time about a year and a half ago. And the second time I've come here via invitation of the founder of Muslim Welfare Trust, Brother Saleh from Northampton in UK. Even the first time when I was here, I was so impressed. I had heard lots of stories about Zanzibar. The Islam is very good. Majority of the people, up to 99%, are Muslims. There is a lot of good traditions. And I always wanted to see this place, and that is the reason why I came here the last time and spent a few days. This time again I took the opportunity and I've come to this place. But wallahi, listeners, I feel at home. I feel at home because the Islamic culture. And today I was speaking to Brother Saleh and I said, if after Makkah and Medina, if there is any place where I feel at home, where I feel Islam, Muslim, then that's Zanzibar. The day before yesterday, somebody was telling me that there was a time in Zanzibar where in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, the doors of all the people in the neighborhood will become opened. Why would they open their doors in the middle of the afternoon at 1 p.m.? And they said the reason for that, this is to welcome anybody in the neighborhood who hasn't had their meal or who was not satisfied with his meal in his own house. He's most welcome to join the other family where he wants to. And they would practically open the doors for anyone. This is what we want. And these are true Islamic values. وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ وَمَنْ يُوقَ شُحَّ نَفْسِهِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. So if you want to see these Islamic values, simplicity, poverty, ghurbat, hardships, Zanzibar is the place. But now I'm so glad and I'm so grateful to this gentleman who's pestered me to come to this place, that I decided that yes, if I want to do run further projects, do something more for the people in Tanzania, then I should do it in Zanzibar. Why? Because they are poor people. 99% of the people are Muslims, and they hold Iman and Islam very much at their hearts. And this is the place which is most deserved. That deserves the most for our zakat and for our generosities. Identifying this to be as one of the best places to invest our charities. And now there was a time in UK, Brother Saleh, he met me and he said, I work for the charity for Tanzania. And I was impressed and happy that alhamdulillah, extra pair of hands, and it's good. More and more people are required in whole of Africa, but especially in Tanzania. But now looking at the situation of Zanzibar, the deen, the iman, the Islam, and looking at the poverty at the same time, I feel this gentleman has landed in the right place for his charity also. So I do commend him, commend Brother Saleh as well, Muslim from Muslim Welfare Trust. And alhamdulillah, to be honest with you, I'm sure you'll all appreciate that these people who come from UK and from the Western countries, when we open up charities here, it's not for name and fame or for corruption and to usurp people's money. We have really heartfelt pain, for these vulnerable people, and that's the reason we come here. And Brother Saleh is one of them. He's based in UK for many years. but he had that burning desire to come and help his own country in a very poor region. And Zanzibar is the best place, I feel and I reckon, for our charities. Pray to Allah Almighty, listeners, brothers and sisters, that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow this vulnerable sector of the ummah to continue remaining steadfast on their deen and their iman. As long as they've got their iman, their deen, then inshallah all the rest, Allah will look after their affairs. And maybe this is why Allah has sent me, Allah has sent Brother Saleh here. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our humble efforts in His name for the benefit of the poor and the needy all around the world. Ameen wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.